Recording in progress. Welcome back. Your friends told me he will be late. I mean, he has to wait for the rebooting his laptop. So please wait for him for wait him for a while. Have you eaten your breakfast?
Yeah.
What did you eat for breakfast?
I ate noodle.
Mm-hmm. Is it you make it yourself or someone made it for you?
I make it myself. It's instant noodle.
Oh, instant noodle. I thought like the Burmese noodle. All right, instant noodle. Only instant noodle
No.
with instant noodle
With
with
coffee.
okay, coffee. Cool. What time do you always eat breakfast? Is it the right time that you always eat at 8 o'clock?
Actually, I don't usually eat breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
but today I
Mm-hmm. You're lagging. Connection. Okay. Yeah, sometimes like connections happen like that. You're lagging. All right.
Hello.
Yes, to me. Connection is a little bit lagging. A little bit lagging. All right. So you don't always eat breakfast. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like you are a night owl. You go to bed late and then wake up late like that. All right. Most young people like you, yeah, they're like that today. They don't go to bed early and they go to bed late. Therefore, they wake up late around like 10 o'clock or something. They skip breakfast automatically. Okay. Right. Yep. Your connection is lagging to me.
Fine.
Okay. So how about lunch? You
So
eat
can I
normally
turn off
around.
my camera?
Yeah. It's okay to me. Please turn off if you want. So the what time do you always eat lunch?
There's no accurate time. I just eat when I want.
Okay. So how about family dinner or family meals time? Do you have it at home?
Yeah, we have like at 7 o'clock.
Okay. So your father, mother, you, your sister, brother, all family members eat together?
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. By the way, what does your father do?
My father is a manager at a company, but
Mm,
I don't know what company it is.
okay. Okay. All right. So your mom's a housewife.
My mom works too.
Oh, really? Both your parents work. Okay. What does she do?
Uh, to be honest, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Today, young people, right? Yeah, they don't know what do their parents do. Interesting. All right. So which school did you go to? State school?
Yeah, I want to stay school.
Mm-hmm. Which one? BHS one, the goal?
Like, no. You know
Oh,
Mobi?
yeah, Moby, I know.
Yeah, I want to be HS1 Mobi.
Oh, you're from Moby then. Originally from Moby. Your
Yeah.
parents are from Moby too?
Yes. Actually, my mom is from Mobi and my father is from Mandalay.
Oh, your dad and mom's not from the same place. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. So you grew up in Moby, right?
Yes.
Okay, you are Moby too. All right. So how long have you been living in Line? 1 year, 2 year?
I
How long
think
have you
it's
been?
like since 2018.
Okay, since 2018. All right. All right. So it's been like how many years? 18, 19, 20. So 5 years living in Line for 5 years. Okay, cool. Living in Line for 5 years. That's wonderful. All right. So while we are waiting for friends, let's review a little bit of our lessons.
I'm here now.
Oh, Mr. Q, welcome back. Welcome back. So how was your laptop now? Your laptop's
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, it's okay. I haven't updated for a long time because so it
Yeah, yeah,
took
yeah.
a bit
Sometimes,
long.
okay. My last year, the whole year, my laptop gave me problem. Not last year, actually this year. Yeah, I would say last year. Every time, like I have a class and I have problems with my laptop, sometimes I beat my laptop. That makes me so angry. And sometimes, so automatically, like laptop, like it's kind of like a hanging thing, happens, and I have to reboot it again, and I have to wait for it, kind of thing like this. So I have to, and I don't need to. And then something happened, and I did it. 2 3 days later, it's automatically back up, kind of thing like that. So today it's going to be on passage 14, everyone, which is on page number 44. Passage 14. Please consider yourself that you are in real exam class. So not like a lecturing. So you have to consider that way. So this is the excerpt from the Yellow Wallpaper by Chalutil Parkins Gilman. This is a yellow wallpaper. It's a quite long story. Line up to 65, 66. Okay, so physician. Let's talk about that. Right. Here we are on question number 154. The passage is written in which point of view? So this question, when the writer write an article, so writer can base on 2 3 dimension or 2 or 3 point of view. So writer, he or himself or her or herself is in the story. Sometimes writer is from the third person point of view or first person point of view or second person point of view. So you have to figure it out. So by looking at the first paragraph, the second paragraph, or third paragraph, by seeing the subject and main writer, you can understand which point of view writer is writing for. So in here, of course, that in English, we have a first person, second person, and third person. So first, second, or third. Look at the very first line. If we start with the condition sentence. If a physician of high standing, okay, and one's own husband assures friends and relatives that there is really nothing the matter with one but temporary nervous depression, a slight, okay, historical tendency, what does one to do? It's a nice question. My brother is also a physician. Okay, my brother is also a physician and also high standing. And he says the same thing. So I take, so look at that. You see I, my, I, me, my. Okay. So when you are looking at, look at I, my, guys, don't think too much. So that's enough for you. That must be the first person. So writer is writing in the first person point of view. The passage is written in which point of view? 4 choices. First person, second person, and third person, and limited. And a third person, omniscient. So in here, yes, because of the first paragraph, my brother is also, so I, when you see my and I, in you must pick first person. Agree? Good. So let's go to 155. The treatment for the speaker's condition in both all the following. So you have to go find the treatment. What happened to that first person guy? Fresh air, exercise, tonics, or isolation. So look at, I take the phosphates of, okay, phosphates, which part it is, and tonics, and journey, and air, and exercise, and I am absolutely forbidden to work until I'm well again. Personally, I disagree with their diet, their ideas, and personally, I believe that, okay, congenial work with excitement and change would do me good. But what is one to do? I did write for a while in spite of them, but it does exhaust me a good deal, having to be so sly about it, or else meet with their heavy position. I sometimes fancy that in my condition, if I had less opposition and more society and more society and, okay, stimulus. But John says the very worst thing I can do is to think about my condition. And I confess it always makes me feel bad. So I will let it alone and talk about the house. So guys, after reading somewhere around this, you have to compare the treatment for the speaker's condition in both all the following, except what? Fresh air, exercise, tonics, and isolation. You have to read. I want you to finish reading it. Only then you will find. You will find. Let's find them. The most beautiful place, it is quite alone, standing well back from the road. Well, quite 3 miles from the village makes me think of English places that you read about. For there are hedges and wards and gates that lock and lots of separate little houses for their gardeners and people. There's a delicious garden. I never saw such a garden, large and shady, full of box roaring pubs and lined with Lombard cover. Okay. There were greenhouses too, but they were broken. There was some legal trouble, I believe, something about the Harriet and Coherence. Anyhow, the place has been empty for years. Okay, so let's talk about question number 155. So exception. You're asking exception. So the first paragraph, okay, my brother is also a physician and he introduced that. So I take a first party, which way it is, and tonics and journey. So when you look at that, so what do you have to do? You have to pick the best one out of it. So the treatments for the speaker's condition in both all the following except what? So fresh air, yes, we need that. Exercise also we need that. Tonics, it did mention that in the second paragraph, we need that. So there is only one thing. It doesn't mention about the isolation. It doesn't mention about isolation. So you have to pick isolation is the answer for that. The treatment for the speaker's conditions in both all the following except isolation. Except isolation, living alone. Good. So there are different types of people. I don't know about you. You love to be yourself in a room or in a place where you feel comfortable, or you just want to associate with people every day, or busy with, go out, busy, meet with different types of people. Are you that type? Okay, meeting with people make you happy, or associating with people, talking with people make you happy, or living yourself alone at home quietly or reading a book, no one but you. So I don't know your type. For me, since I turned 40 plus, I kind of like not meeting with lots and lots of people. So before 40, and of course, I love to be out, I love to go out, I love to meet people. But now I kind of like spending time evaluating myself, how I have spent previous year, last year, and what did I do last month? What did I do yesterday? By evaluating, I kind of like a meditating, checking all the things what I have done, good or bad, probably either one. Okay, so I feel like correcting myself and correcting my mistake and preparing for tomorrow. That's kind of I am now feeling that way. I don't know about Mr. Pyo. Are you in love with the living with most of the people or living yourself?
I would say before like last year, I think I prefer more to be alone. But
Mm-hmm.
mostly after IGC during IGCSEs, I think I turned more what is that word? What is that?
Sociable.
Yeah, sociable,
Mm.
and I like to talk with people, meet new people, and
Interesting.
I understood that life is not about being alone, and
Yeah, yeah,
you gotta
that's
make
true.
friends, you gotta meet
Sure.
people and
Of course.
stuff.
Meet people, go out, meet people, say hi. Okay, give a hug. All right, shake
Yeah.
hand. Yeah, like that. I mean, yeah, tell me your idea.
I would rather choose to be I would rather choose to be alone because associating with people is very tired.
Mm-hmm. All right, interesting. So now let's go to questions. Next one says that 156. The relationship of the speaker and her husband. So guys, the relationship of the speaker and her husband can be best be described as, so the best to description is like invalid wife and caring physician, or ungrateful wife and frustrated caregiver, or repressed wife and overbearing husband, or caring wife and overworked husband. So to understand this, of course, you need to go back and read, start to the end, and only then you will understand. It is a dull yet lurid orange in some places. Okay, sickly soft teen in others. No wonder the children hated it. I should hate it myself if I had to live in this room alone. There comes John, and I must put this way. He hates to have me write a word. Look at the last line of 65 and the first paragraph. Okay, then you can decide it. Is it valid, invalid wife and a caring physician, ungrateful wife and frustrated caregiver, or repressed wife and overbearing husband, caring wife and overworked husband? So most students, they like to choose D, but I won't recommend you to choose it because this is not the correct answer. I don't know what to think about it, but you should look this up for A. Is it the relationship of speaker and husband? It's like invalid wife and a caring physician. Which means the doctor is like working all the time, like caring physician. But wife is not like doing her job properly. So this is an invalid wife and a caring physician. That's what the relationship about. Or ungrateful wife. She doesn't understand the quality of like having a good husband, like okay, like that. Frustrated caregiver. Or repressed wife and overbearing husband, a caring wife and overworked husband. Most students tend to choose like D. Actually, D is not the answer. So you need to go back and you need to reread it and I come back with the answer. There was only one window and no room for two beds, and no near room for him if he took nothing. I don't like our room a big. I wanted one downstairs that open on the pizza and desire and had roses all over the window and such pretty old-fashioned chain hanging, but John would not hear of it. Ah, the relationship, the conversation between them, it will help you. This question is a little bit tough. You need to cover all of it.
B.
Okay, you think B. Ungrateful wife and frustrated caregiver. Okay, good. I mean, yeah. What do you think?
I think it's A.
You think it's A? Okay. Embellish wife and a caring physician. Sorry about that. That choices goes to C. So I want you to read it. Please pick your pencil up, and I want you to skim, start to the end. The beginning part will help you a little bit. If a physician of high standing and one's own husband, you see the comma there, okay, assures friends and relatives that there is really nothing the matter with one, but temporary nervous depression. A slight, okay, historical tendency, what is one to do? The first paragraph, it's a little bit hard to understand. That will make you confused. But this is it. My brother is also a physician, and he just mentioned, okay, of high standing, and he says the same thing. Okay, so look at their line number 6. So because of these, I take that medicine, whichever it is, and tonics, journeys, and air and exercise, and I'm absolutely forbidden to walk until I'm well again. See, you're not allowed to walk because you're not feeling well, right? It means that personally, I disagree with the idea. Okay, personally, I believe that okay, congenial work with excitement and change would do me good. So you are sick, but if you are in your bag, it will take you long. It means like that. You are sick, whatever, take medicine, go to work, meet people, say hello. That will make you good. So I did write for a while in spite of them. Okay, it does exhaust me, the D, having to be so slight about it, or else me with heavy position. And then you can skip, and read around like line of 25 to 35. You read it, and then you will come up with that the choices. C, repressed wife and overbearing husband. Overbearing husband. Bearing, oh, I can't bear that anymore. It's an overbearing husband. And what kind of wife is that? Oh, repressed wife. Okay. It's a little bit tough to understand that. But in Asia, you don't have much time to do like that. So therefore, the best way is to find the impossible choices. Right. So it's not the caring wife. It's not the overworked husband. It's not about that. You can, right, here we are. Try C is the answer. And let's move on to the word drought. Most means to go find drought, D-R-A-U-G, the drought. Okay, that we understand drought. It's a kind of like this is a positive or a negative word. You need to understand it. Drought, it's a negative. It has a connotation meaning the drought is a negative. So tonics is negative. How about drought? It's not the positive yet. On the halfway, it's also negative. Chills. How about chills? It has a negative meaning. Premonation, all of the negative words. But go find drought. Which line? Where's drought? Pick your pencil up. Go find it. Line number 31.
31.
Yes. So I even said so to John one moonlight evening, but he said what I felt was so the very first. Okay, yeah, I just said so that, but he said what I said was so. This is a positive and negative thing, but this is a negative. What I said was draw and shut the window. So when you go angry, what do? Something like that. So shut the window is a result of saying that. So you have to link with this and come back to the choices. Is it a tonic? No, it's not. It can't be. Tonics we can't use in here. So tonics gone. But in here, tonics is understandable. Draft is also within your reach and cheese are within your reach. But the tough vocabulary is going to be the premonation. So automatically you don't need to think about premonation. So you have to cross with A, D, gone. Only 2 left. What could that be? Could that be chills? No. You have to choose draft. Okay. I even said so to John one moonlight evening, but he said what I felt was a drop and shut the window. I get unreasonably angry with John sometimes. So that sentence also helped you with that. Okay, but okay, I'm sure I never used to be so sensitive. I think it is due to this nervous condition. You have to choose draft, D-R-A-F-T. That's the answer. Then let's move on to next 15A. This time is the tone. The total there are like 12 types of tones, different types of tone. Okay. The narrator's tone when describing the house. So you have to think about the house. When the narrator describes about the house, the tone he or she used, can be best described as. We have 4 choices: critical and snobby. You don't need to understand snobby. Critical, you understand enough. Objective, you understand objective. You don't need to know the detached. It's okay. Objective, romantic, and depressed. Critical, objective, romantic, and depressed. So the point is house, how he or she described that. So look at the tone. I don't like our room a bit. I wanted one downstairs that opened on their piece here, and it had roses all over the window and such pretty old-fashioned. So 35 to 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, around 40, you read it, and then you can understand the tone of it. Please read around 35 to 40, and you will know it. All right, so read around it, and I come back and choose the best. Critical and snobby, objective and detached, romantic and okay, depressed. That's read around it, and you can decide it, the tone of the writer, how he or she described his house. Okay, Mr. Pyo, tell me your choice. What you believe, the tone of it. Okay, no problem. Go find impossible choices for you. The tone is a little bit tough this time. Tone. Tell me, Mr. No, Mr. Miet. Miet. What do you think is the answer?
I think it's critical and snobby.
Okay, critical. So critical means you criticize about your house. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's possible. Critical. But don't look at the second part, in the end, and blah, blah, blah. Second part words are hot. Snobby, detached, whimsical, and fearful. Okay, look at the first part only. Critical, objective, romantic, and depressed. So look around it. You think critical. I don't like our room a bit. Because of that negative, you think it's a critical. Okay. You think it's a critical. When we criticize something, when you look at somebody, okay, when you criticize something, when you say bad thing about somebody, you never stop with one line to me. You keep talking with different mata and like that. Like that kind of like hey, you are about that. So when negative, you never stop with one word. You add up with different negative words to criticize. So critics. လုပ်ပြီးဆိုရင်ဆရာ bad ဖြစ်တဲ့စကားလုံးတစ်လုံးနဲ့ဆရာတို့မသွားဘူးနောက်ကလည်းအများကြီးဆက်ဆက်လိုက်တယ် criticize လုပ်ပြီးဆိုကြည့်ပါဦးရက်ကပူပူတစ်ခုကပြောင်းပြောင်းအဲ့လိုလာမှာခုကပြောမယ်ဆိုဆရာရက်ပူတယ်ကြည့်ပါဦးရက်ကပူပူနှစ်ခုကပြောင်းပြောင်းအတန်းကပြဲပြဲခြေကခွင်ခွင်အိတ်ဆောင်ပေါ့ဒါကမဲမဲဘက်ကရွှေရွှေဆိုဆရာတို့ criticize လုပ်ပြီးဆိုရင် negative တစ်လုံးလေးနဲ့ကိုရက်မပေါဘူးသူ့ theory က logic ကအဲ့လိုပေးရ critic ကဒီမှာတစ်ခုတည်းပြောထားတာ I don't like our room a bit ဆိုတာနဲ့တမီးက criticize ကိုရွေးလိုက် Is that true to me? Is that true? Huh? Can you hear me? Okay, Mr. Pure, what's your choice? Mr. Pure Sinani.
I would choose B.
You chose B. Okay, objective and detached. Is it objective and detached? No. The tone of Jiba. I don't like our room a big group like that. It's a criticize the I wanted one downstairs that opened on there. So describe it like I wanted one downstairs malit fulore. Okay, pizza and had roses all over the window. Penny, 12 out and easy penny in Ezra. I don't know about easy penny. When you propose a girl.
Romantic.
Yeah, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, the two got the flag work out one negative shit in Harisiarua. So that the romance could be original. Pure upon the down the Siarua. The Mapi mother proposal of this military proposal of Siaro Kitawataro, Sarua Kitawata, Siarua, the desire for my year or Sadi year. Siaro kick a cookie jar of Piao Mabi. Internationally, my jar of Mapiana to a drop, mainly your panty. Proposal of family, like this. I don't know, Yoshi and Yankee, I mean, I want the one downstairs that open on the, okay, pizza. Open on the pizza, and had roses all over the window. And what just kind of like keep it on. And such pretty old-fashioned chains hanging, but John would not hear of it. The show signing was a true romantic project. You see, like there were negative question in like that meant now got pure. So yes, romantic and whimsical. Whimsical တဲ့တရားဆိုတော့လို့ရင်ကောင်းတွေပြားတွေရင်ကောင်းတွေပြားတွေရဲ့အတန်ကြီးသမီးတချို့ဆရာတို့ဒီစားတောက်ဆိုင်တွေမှာဆိုရင်ပလင်းတွေ decoration လုပ်ထားတာတွေ့နေပြီတော့ပလင်းထဲမှာ fan မီးလုံးတိတိလေးနဲ့တွဲထားတယ်ပလင်းတွေကလည်းပင်လေးတွေနဲ့သူကအတန်လေးတွေကတင်းချွင်းတင်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေ romance ဖြစ်တဲ့အတန်လေးတွေတချင်းကလည်းနောက်ထပ်တော့လည်းသူဆူဆူညံ့ညံ့ဖွင့်တာမဟုတ်တော့ပီယာနိုလေးနဲ့အဲ့လိုမျိုး Mr. Puro ဆိုသိပါတယ်သူမစ္စတာဖြိုးလို့ဆိုသိပါတယ်ဆရာတို့တို့ရန်မာတော့ဘယ်ဆိုင်မှာသွားခံကြပုံမှန်ဟင်းတာနဲ့နီးတာဆိုတော့အဲ့နာပါရှိ
marketplace ပဲရှိတယ် marketplace ပဲရှိတယ်
marketplace ပဲရှိတယ် okay ဟုတ်ပါပြီပေါ်လာပြီပြည့်ပေါ်လာပြီမျိုးလုံးထဲမှာပေါ်လာတယ် okay anyway yes the answer is romantic တော့အိမ်ကိုတေးပေါ်တာတော့ romantic ကိုပြောချင်တာ good ဆိုတော့1592165 I want you to take time. Let's go. Take your time. Almost there. Take your time. Okay. Hope you have completed. Yet, are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you. So the first, the narrator's tone we have done already. It's a romantic. Okay. Now it's a question 159. The speaker most desires to spend her time. So how'd she like to spend her time? Writing, following her dreams, spending time with friends, and escaping her husband. What's the choice? You have to choose A, writing. I don't know about you. How you like to spend your time? Playing games or eating? All right. How you like to spend your time? Meeting with friends all the time or hanging around, hang out all the shopping mall, shopping center, or watching movie, Netflix all the time? Okay. How you like to spend your time?
I'm sleepy.
Okay, sleeping is good. Eating and sleeping. Okay, eat and sleep and eat and sleep, and you will become a shapeless. Shapeless is we call most Burmese Myanmar old lady 50 plus, they become shapeless. You know, Sibai shape. Most Myanmar lady Sibai shape. Anti de do eat is all what to do. Okay, နိုင်ငံခြားသူတွေကအဲ့လိုမဟုတ်သူတို့ slate ဖြစ်တာများအားကစားတွေတအားလို့တော့ပြေးတာများတော့ look at next. Okay, the speaker most desire to spend her time writing. Now, look at flamboyant. Most nearly means. What's the choice? Is it artistic, comic, blend? Okay, blend or gaudy? Where is that word? On line number. Look at on line number 56. One of those sprawling, okay, flamboyant patterns committing every artistic scene. So SIN scene is the negative word. So committing every artistic scene. So what kind of patterns that flamboyant pattern is? It's a gaudy pattern.
Body.
Answer twice will be gaudy, right? Thank you very much. Flamboyant means gaudy. Next one. Look at the 161. Okay, speaker's husband is, okay, speaker husband is best described as, so speaker husband, controlling and pragmatic, loving and thoughtful, skilled and, okay, sarcastic, okay, punctilious and hard. Okay, punctilious, okay, punctuality is come from punctual, okay, and hard. What do you think is that? The speaker's husband is best described as, he just want to control, you know. And also the pragmatic. Answer choice is A. He is not loving and thoughtful. He is not skilled and sarcastic. Okay, like, not like that type of husband. So that guy is a controlling and pragmatic. I don't know what type of person you are looking for. I wish you guys good luck, you know. Having, okay, people from different family member is going to be your lifelong partner. So wish you good luck all the time. All right, good. Answers will be controlling and pragmatic husband. So now 162. The narrator's attitude toward her husband's treatment for her might be best described. This time, the narrator's attitude, the way how he or she thinks, okay, husband's treatment for her might be daughter treat, okay, take care of his wife, and also his thought about what is it? Is it loving? It's not loving. frustrated, probably, resigned, or defiant. So defiant, it's a tough word for everyone, so it is not possible. Resigned, loving, and frustrated. So the narrator's attitude toward her husband, what do you think?
Resigned.
Tamim, what's your choice?
I chose D.
You chose frustrated?
Yes.
No, it's not frustrated. Because look at that. Frustrated is easy to understand within your reach. Loving and resigned. Yes, answer twice is actually resign. Narrator's attitudes. So what does resign means? You can check it in Oxford Dictionary later on. So narrator's attitude toward her husband treatment of her might be best described like resign. It is not the frustrated mean. And of course it is not the loving as well. Now let's look at on page number 47, 163. Speakers, you can look at their speech marks. Slight historical tendencies. Historical tendency is just only slight. The amount is slight. Historical tendency are most clearly demonstrated by her what? Okay, fascination upon the strange nature of the house or desire to have a room with chintz hangings or secretive writing or obsession with the wallpapers in her room. This is a little bit tough. What is your choice, Tamimia?
I chose D.
Thank you. Mr. Pio,
I
obsession
chose
with,
C.
you chose C. Is this secretive writing? No, demonstrate like obsessed with the wallpapers in her room. Obsessed with. Okay, this is not the secretive writing one. The speakers like historical tendencies. Tendencies means something that you want, you aim to it, you want to have it. So historicals, it's a kind of like slight historical tendencies are mostly demonstrated by her obsession with, okay, kuyukaya, like down, kind of thing. Obsession with the wallpaper in her room. This is the answer. No, this is not the secretive writing. Now, let's move on to next 164. What is one major similarity? So it's quite easy to find out major similarity between the narrator's room and the wallpapers pattern. Wallpapers pattern and narrator's room. Okay, they both are chaotic. They both do not let in sunshine. They both have windows or they both have bars. What's your choice? It's easy. Similarity one.
A.
They both have bars. B-A-R-S, bars. They both have bars is the answer. What's the choice to me?
I chose D.
Okay, good. So now, last one. Yellow wallpaper. Okay, it's written in a style. So blue style yellow. Okay, the yellow wallpaper. The wallpaper nine go throughout. They all put yellow wallpaper, blue style size your best style either. Dialogue style either lam hopu. Sarah pet and I think that dialogue and either hopu. Okay, so the dialogue will check. BC vision. So the be a stream of consciousness. Now the series of notes. No ponganella, no ponganella yida lam hopu. Sarah Tisha Pianchi. Okay, the yellow wallpaper by Charlotte. It is not. So the series of notes lam hopu. So flashback. Flashback ကဆရာတော်ရုပ်ချင်းကြည့်တယ်လို့မျိုး back ဆိုငငယ်တော့အကြောင်းอ่ะတတိယလိုက်တယ်အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးတင်ပြီးရေးထားတယ်ငငယ်တော့ပေါ့ရေသွားခက်တော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးကြောင်းဝိထိတ်မှာဆိုအဲ့လို flashback စက်ကြီးလေးရှင်မှာပြန်လေတတိယပြီးတော့ရေးတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးလားမဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုတော့စာရေးတဲ့ပုံစံကြည့်ဆရာတို့စာလေး3-4ကြောင်းရေးတယ်နောက်တစ်ပိုက်ကိုတစ်ကြောင်းရေးတယ်3-4ကြောင်းရေးတယ်သွားတဲ့ပုံစံက streams answer choice must be B streams of consciousness ရေးတဲ့ပုံစံကစာရေးဆရာမြန်မာပြည်မှာဆိုဘယ်လိုစာရေးဆရာတွေကရေးလဲဆိုရင်ဆရာတို့ဒီသမီးတို့စာအုပ်တွေထိုင်တော့ပေါ့လေဆရာအောင်သိန်းဆိုရင်တောင်တွင်းအောင်သိန်းဆိုတဲ့ဆရာအောင်သိန်းရေးတဲ့စာအုပ်ဆိုရင်ဒီလို streams of consciousness ပုံစံမျိုးရေးတာများတယ် Okay so answer choice will be B hope you get what I mean so တခုချင်းကြ dialogue ပုံစံတော့မဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုတော့ series of note ပုံစံရေးတာလား note ကဆရာတို့ note ပုံစံမဟုတ်ဘူးအဲ့လိုပုံစံရေးတာမဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုတော့ flashback ကစောစောပြောသလိုမျိုးအကိတ်ကိုပြန်လေတတိယတဲ့အချိန်မှာပေါ်လာတဲ့ဟာကိုတင်ပြတော့ရေးတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးမဟုတ်ဘူးဆို this is a stream of consciousness this is the only choice left so you have to choose B What's your choice? I mean, yeah.
I choose B.
Okay, Mr. Pyo.
I chose B as well.
Okay, thank you very much. So now, dwindling. Swelling and a water supply dwindling, new water, let's focus on. So before we do anything, I will give you time to read it. It's quite easy for you. Only up to line 35. With the world's population swelling, and the water supply dwindling, the availability of fresh water for human consumption is a growing concern. Fresh water. Okay, 1/6 of the world's population doesn't have access to clean drinking water. Oh my God, Obama, 1/6, no? Drinking water, oh my God, 2 million people die each year from the lack of clean. Okay, so 2 million there. Oh my God, fresh water for drinking, cooking, and everyday needs that. Agricultural industry accounts for 90% of fresh water used around the world. Yes. Okay, next one. Okay, aquifers are a main source of fresh water. Rainwater seeps into the ground, okay, through porous rock, where it is stored until a well is drilled for access. However, the lakes, rivers, and streams that feed these aquifers are drying up due to a lack of rain and meltwater running off mountains. Colorado River has dried up so much it no longer runs all the way to the ocean. California's aquifers are diminishing up to 11 inches a year. Water consumption is expected to grow 55% by the year 2050. Oh my God. However, freshwater continues to be compromised by poor distribution management, okay, overdevelopment, bacteria, and diseases, in addition to the effects of climate change. As sources of water disappear and methods of producing fresh water are being explored on a large scale, distillation of ocean water is growing in popularity. This distillation method. However, it is a costly process and there are concerns that the energy needed to run these plants creates even more pollution. Some countries are experimenting with solar power. Okay, distillation technology, and another option is threatening wastewater to be reused. Treating wastewater. Okay, steps have also been taken to encourage developed nations to use water more economically. Manufacturers now produce toilets that need almost no water to remove waste, as well as appliances that are much more efficient. Public awareness campaigns are also common and urging people to use less water during their daily routine, such as like when they shower or brush their teeth. Using sprinkle system or timer to water gardens and lawns saves hundreds of gallons of water per year. Solar panels reduce the need to produce electricity with fossil fuels that contaminate water sources. Then government office offers like tax break and bonuses for purchasing other energy saving items for homes. While these steps are laudable, more needs to be done to protect the water resources that remain and share the water responsibility between all countries. So, topics ကတော့အရင်ကောင်းတယ်။သူရဲ့ information နဲ့ test ဖြစ်တယ်သူဒါမှဆရာတို့ရသွားပြီ Let's go right 166ကိုသွားပြီ dwindling ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ပါသူ sentence ကိုဖတ်တာနဲ့သိတာလူကြီးများလာတယ်လူကြီးများလာတော့ okay ရေကဘာဖြစ်နော်များမလားရော့မလားသူအဲ့လိုဆိုတော့ဆရာတို့ဘာရွေးမလဲ decreasing ကိုရွေးမယ်ဒါပဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးဆရာတို့ sentence ပေါ်မှာပဲအဖြေရှိတယ် Let's go ဆိုတော့167ကြည့်ပြီ Which of the following statements supports the main point of the passage ဆိုတော့ main point ကဆရာတို့စာ test ကိုနောက်တစ်ခါဖတ်ဆရာမလို့ဘူးအကုန်ကြည့်ပေးပါ1 2 3 one about fresh water is being used faster than it is being replaced in number 1 2 there are many methods of reducing excessive water use 3 okay desalination is the process of removing excess salt and other mineral from water so 1 2 3ကိုကြည့်လိုက်တော့ဆရာတို့က which of the following statements supports the main point of passage ကိုဆရာတို့ဟောဖြစ်မယ်ဆိုတစ်ခုတည်းလား number 1လား B ကြတော့2လား C ကြတော့2 and 3လားဆိုတော့ဒီလိုမေးခွန်းမျိုးတွေလာရင်ဆရာတို့တော်တော်များများက1နဲ့2ကအဲ့လိုဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်တဲ့ဆိုအနိုင်ဆုံးက2ခု3ခုနဲ့ပေါင်းတာတွေကများတယ်ဆိုတော့ answer choice က C နဲ့ D ကြားမှာရှိ so what is your choice think about it
C are you sure C ပါတော့ there are many methods of reducing excessive water use ရေအလွန်ကြုံသုံးတာကိုမသုံးဖို့အတွက် many methods okay
right? Okay, she there. Aramana 3. Distillation, the process of removing as okay. So distillation fresh salt water with fresh water took that this snippet. And other mineral from water other minerals from water so they have so the main point about no answer choice ka debate yeah. Do they ye don't let arm yan da pen it. Now the cool a little any method will show excessive water will show what the meaning yan sheet. So the answer choice must be 1 and 2 p.m. DUM. So the see town okay. Is it? I think that's the main point. So that's the cool main point will support no message down there. Remember, DLN method. Distillation go back to our day. What is distillation? Distillation is the process of removing excess salt. Sorry, or petrol can distillation of water. So, American have the definition method. You have to choose D, gentlemen. Let me yeah. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Good. So 168 topic. The main purpose of the paragraph is to so you think about to blame California, to describe all the freshwater source located in Colorado, so area. So explain support. Explain support. Come on. That must be to explain water.
Explain.
Okay. Yeah, qualifiers and how it is impaired by shrinking water resources. Good. So picture both of which of the following is not mentioned as a possible cause of decreased availability of fresh water? So a smaller number of freshwater resources, harmful effects or destination to the environment, water use of freshwater, wasteful use of freshwater in developed nations, the cost to establishing new freshwater projects. So the check about it. Not mention
A.
Are you sure? Smaller number of freshwater sources. It did mention in the text. So B Mr. Pugh. So harmful effect. So destination to the environment. So Sago, so Pinley ye cho pip down like that. Haga, but when you go below to Chikai Mushis, the less or check a test about test him. This is it's not that it doesn't mention about it. So freshwater sources ka Bamashi de Bermayan is what that's my wasteful use of water in developed nation. Okay, the cost of establishing new freshwater project in Ethiopia. Check up B. Okay, sang ye go share ye chu pit down like that down like that, but when you block the say let's what they have, that's him. This is the answer. So answer choice will be B. Okay, so the next one, porridge. So that's a long name. Porridge ka. Paragraph 2 ma to about porridge. Yeah, they pay up. Eddie now plenty. Paragraph 2 ma porridge so that don't have it. So to about 10.
Absorbent.
Ground through porous rock loပြောတယ် porous နောက်မှာ rock noun ကိုတင်ထားတယ်ဆို porous ဒီ adjective so ဒီ porous ကဘယ်လိုပုံစံမျိုးဖြစ်ရမလဲ okay saturated လား absorbent လား resiliences လား dense လား yes absorbent rock that's correct so ထူးခြားတာတခုရှိတယ်ဆရာငယ်ငယ်တည်းကနေစဉ်းစားတယ်တချို့တောင်တွေကဒီလိုနော်တောင်တွေတအားမက်ပေမဲ့ဟိုတောင်ထိပ်မှာဆရာရေ resource ရှိတယ်အဲ့လိုတောင်ထိပ်ပေါ်မှာရေရတယ်ဆိုတော့အမှချင်းတောင်မှာဆရာမွေးတာဆရာရခိုင်ပေမဲ့ဆရာချင်းပြည်မှာတော့ဆရာသွားမွေးတယ်ပလောဝမြို့ small town I'm 100% Rakhine but I was born in Chin State Palawa so I noticed that Chin mountains are like at the top of the mountain you can get fresh water so တောင်ကြီးကဒီလိုဖြစ်နေမှာရေကအဲ့ဒီတောင်ပေါ်မှာဘယ်လိုရောက်လာလဲဆိုဆရာသိသားလို့မရ the water resources ကတော့တွားနေတဲ့ flow အသေးချာအသေးစိတ်ဘူမိဗေဒပညာတွေနဲ့လေ့လာမှသိမယ်ဆိုဆရာအများနဲ့တွေးတာရေကအဲ့လိုတောင်ထိပ်ပေါ်မှာအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မို့ချင်းတောင်တွေမှာချင်းနေလို့ရတာတောင်ပေါ်မှာ resource ရှိတယ်နော်ရေ resource တော့ဘယ်လိုရောက်လဲမသိအဲ့ဒါထူးဆန်းတယ် good so yes absorbent is correct now Paragraph 4 suggests that the author believes. So paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4. As sources of water disappear, methods for producing fresh water are being explored on large scale. Desalination of ocean water is growing in popularity. However, it is costly process and there are concerns that the energy needed to run these plants creates even more pollution. Some countries are experimenting with solar power desalination technologies. Another option is treating wastewater to be used. Singapore မှာဆိုအဲ့လိုပဲသုံးတယ်။ Singapore မှာသုံးတဲ့ Singapore တနိုင်ငံလုံးသုံးတဲ့သူတို့ရေကိုတော့မလေးရှားနဲ့ဝယ်ရပြင်မဲ့ Singapore မှာဆက်စချင်းနေရင်တစ်လလောက်ကတော့နေလို့ပျော်မှာမဟုတ်ဘူး။ပတ်စံနေအများကြီး။ဘာလို့ဆိုသူတို့က tap water ပဲသောက်။သူ distillation လုပ်တယ်။အိမ်သာကနေ fresh လုပ်ရတာတော့သုံးလိုက်တဲ့ရေတွေကပြန်သွားတယ် recycle တယ်လို့တယ်ကိုယ်စီပြန်လာ။ Soသုံးလိုက်တဲ့ဒီလိုပုံစံစနစ်နဲ့သွား။ So you might not like it. So drinking H2O and the fresh water. The water and the beer is cheaper than water. Beer အဲ့ဒီရေတဲ့တောက်ရည်တန်တဲ့ဈေးချိုးနေတယ်ကွာဆိုတော့ beer ပဲတောက် very good. All right, so paragraph 4 ဖတ်ပြီးတော့ဆရာတို့ကြည့်ကြည့်ပြပါ suggests that all this beliefs distillation is a problematic and unwise solution. Dishwashers should be made an effort to be made to find cost-effective solution. Public awareness campaign have been told. Paragraph 4 ပဲချိန်ကြည့်ပြီးတော့ဆိုတော့ဘာရွေးမလဲဆရာ
C.
Efforts are being made to find cost-effective solution for freshwater pollution. Freshwater production, correct. Efforts are being made to find cost-effective solution. That means, yeah, what's your choice?
I chose C.
Okay, then both of you not correct. As sources of water disappear, source water disappear ဖြစ်တော့ methods for producing fresh water are being explored on a large scale လို့ပြောတယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီဟာကိုရှော့ချဖို့အတွက်လူတွေကနည်းမျိုးရှာကြတယ်ထုတ်ကြတယ်ဒါဒီ topic ပါအဲ့ဒီမှာမှ supporting လာတယ် distillation of ocean water is growing in popularity.ပြောချင်တာနေရာတော်တော်များများမှာ distillation တွေလုပ်တယ် however ဆိုတာကြည့်ဆရာတို့ကဒီလို however လို့ပါလာရင်မင်းကုန်းလှည့်နိုင်တာဒီအဲ့လို however ရဲ့နောက်မှာဒီ transition ရဲ့နောက်မှာပဲမင်းကုန်းလှည့်လို့ရတယ်အဖြေရတယ်အဲ့ဒီနောက်မှာပဲရှိ it is costly process and they are concerned that the energy needed to run these plants creates even more pollution ဆိုတဲ့စာကြောင်းကြည့်ဟုတ်လား some countries are experimenting with solar power blah 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 ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီစာကြောင်း however ရဲ့နောက်မှာပါတဲ့စာကြောင်းတွေအဖြေပဲဆိုတော့သူကလှည့်ထားတာဆိုတော့ဘာဖြစ်လဲ စီရမဟုတ်ဘူး efforts are being made there to findကိုကြည့်ပြပါ to find cost effective solution for freshwater production ဆိုတော့ cost effective ဖြစ်မဲ့နည်းကိုပဲရှာတာမဟုတ်ဘူးစာတစ်ပိုင်လုံးကိုခြုံကြည့်လိုက်တော့စာရေးဆရာ suggest လုပ်တာပါ distillation is a problematic and unwise solution ပဲသူလုပ်လိုက်တာပို့ပြီးတော့ဆိုးစေတယ်ဒါပြောချင်တာ it's all about distillation answer choice will be A it is not C ဆရာတို့လှည့်ခွက်ကအဲ့မှာဆိုတော့စောစောပြောတဲ့ however ဆိုတဲ့ transition ရဲ့နောက်မှာနေကိုနေလို့ရတာလှည့်လို့ရတာဖြည့်ပြီးအဲ့လိုအိမ်သားမှာရှိ this is for the pro tips. 171 goes to A not C. Yes, most students get confused with that. Now 172 ပါပဲပါ consumption ကဆရာတို့သိပါတယ် most nearly means သူ့ original စလုံးကိုဆရာတို့ consumptions ကိုသိပေမဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာကြည့်ပါဆိုတော့ ingestion ဆိုတာရှိတယ် digestion ဆိုတာရှိတယ် purification ဆိုတာရှိတယ် evaporation ရှိတယ်ဒီနေရာမှာ consumption နဲ့ most nearly means မဖြစ်နိုင်တာက purification နဲ့ evaporation က this is nothing to do with ဘာမှမဆိုင်ဆိုတော့ fan ရောင်လိုက်ပြီးတော့ဆရာတို့ change ဆိုတာလေးကိုဆရာတို့ထည့်တာ so C and D gone so A နဲ့ B တွေကစဉ်းစားပြပါ digest ကဆရာတို့သိတယ် digest လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတာစာခြေတာတို့လို့နားလည်ပေမဲ့ sentence ကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့မှ paragraph 2 ရဲ့ sentence မှာ consumption ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ကဘာပြောချင်တာ
Injection.
Yeah. Answer choice is goes to yes, injections. Next, it can be inferred from a passage stat. So infer scale maybe there. So the NATO cat there. It can be inferred from a passage stat. So choice Lego the down yet look at it. Destination will never be a viable solution to the freshwater crisis. So I'm never do pala in the paper. Alusa don't be Charu Amaya Kakuma. Never do ever do always do most do pala in I'll take with him apart. So you about. Never be sort of lower no look at a Peroma look Pia Rebi Matina. So Alu Piolomia. So Ea Twabi. The average consumer can help alleviate the freshwater crisis. Freshwater crisis go during a Kongoa Makia portrait. Charubalona, Dana, and Luna, and Lutapia. Next one, California is most affected by freshwater shortage. Adamapino. Colorado River has been depleted by responsible water usage. That's my popular demand. In Fargo, it can be inferred so in Batim. Sabati Kulonga, how in Faloria, yes. Lulaya, you treat Aluya. Then I think that Chima treat Aluyare, how then Yama treat Aluyare. Okay, ye children Yama treat Aluyare. So Shadow, Sia, Sia, Milton, but yet Adona. Yet Adon, Galani, Iris, I remember treat Aluya. Right. So capital warm of the shower in the tona, like that. Okay, Mena fit is Roma, Galan say, Mena, the freshwater waste Solomia. Do they Shadow 6 Soloya. So answer to it can be inferred from the passage that the average consumer can help. If it is a short beta. Answer choice will be B. Next one. The author would most likely agree with Dalelo. Size at the bottom message size at the bottom. Most fresh water is consumed by agricultural industry, yes. The amount of fresh water consumed is going to continue to rise. Converting salt water to fresh water is expensive. So the Kuwait and the D. Climate change has not affected the world's freshwater supply. See, this is the answer. 175. Adika disabaya you about him. To show, to criticize, to look at, to scare. Buff Kochira and tell Titare, Dika Sabeka, show la, no, criticize la. The Nenele Tasai. Dikala, Adasina. To look at the dangers and causes. To scare people, no, it is not. So two choices, B and C. Tell me the answer.
C.
Let me know.
I see.
Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. So now, imperative 4. Laudable except synonym bapim. Commendable chide, admirable chide, infactual chide. Okay, praiseworthy right chide. So imperative 4, all the words are synonym for laudable except. So they are laudable. They have laudable kabar. Positive or negative naam. It's a positive. So negative negative kama in except so ineffectual negative so this is the answer. So commendable, it's the synonym of laudable, admirable, okay, praiseworthy. You see that? Got it. The answers will be C. The conclusion people don't maybe did help. Excited don't Yes. Pessimistic assuming what are the don't condemning urgent don't blue don't excited so they don't a chip like don't pessimistic assuming what are the don't the Kulong Chong Chi that's about your general condemning urgent. What's your choice, Mr. Pio?
C.
Condemning. Okay. Let me
Just D.
You chose
Mm.
answer choice is the last one တုံးကသူကသူတစ်ခုလုံးကိုရေးတာတော့ urgent နေနဲ့ဒါလောကကြီးမှာဒီလိုဖြစ်နေပြီနော်ငါတို့ဒါဟိုဟာဖြစ်ရတော့မယ်နော် urgent ဖြစ်တဲ့လူတွေကိုနှိုးဆိုတဲ့ urgent ပုံစံတုံးနဲ့ရေးထားတာဆိုတော့ဆက်စချင်းကြည့် with the world's population swelling ကြည့်လားဆရာတို့ speech တွေပြောရင်ဆရာတို့ climate ဆိုရင်တက်တယ် okay လူကြီးတွေတိုးလာတယ်များရေးသေးတော့ blah 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 မိုးခေါင်ရေရှားဘလို့ဖြစ်တော့ပါနေ this is urgent tone guys okay ဆရာတို့တုံးမှနည်းနည်းလေးဆရာတို့နောက်တစ်ခေါက်တုံးလိုက်တော့သိထားပြပါ okay that's it for the paper see you in the afternoon right
You.
thank you yes I'm hungry now